Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing what's in my box. So I'm just going to grab some stuff to play with. I've just pulled it out of the front of the box and we can get cracking. So I just wanted to say I didn't get a video done yesterday because I was unwell. I woke up with a sore tummy and I don't know whether I had a little 24-hour bug or if I was poisoned by a piece of chicken, bodgy piece of chicken, could have been. So literally I lay on the couch all day and watched TV. I just couldn't even get up, I couldn't stand. So I'm sorry about that, but I'll do my medieval Mirage Monday on Tuesday is what I was thinking. Now I think I might make a tag out of that, or I could make a side tuck and that one too. Oh, now this one is long. Maybe I could make it like that. So you know how we wrap them around the side of the page? Maybe this could be a wrap around on, let's see, an A4. Make it a bit, I'm going to fold it like that. And that's going to wrap around the bottom of the page. Yeah. That's interesting. We'll do that. So let's start with those. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. I'm feeling better. I don't know if my tummy's 100%, but I'm feeling better. So I've had a coffee and it didn't hurt my tummy, and I've been to the supermarket and the post office and I'm feeling like I can do a video. So it's all good. Right, I'm having a bit of a pain now, but it's nothing major. So I think I'm going to cover this with this book page. Actually, I'm making that into a tag, aren't I? So I'll do something different. I'm going to do this with this book page here. I've been hoarding it for a while. Actually, don't even mind, because this was a vintage book. I don't even mind being able to see the edges because it's kind of yellowing and it's not stark. There's my crease. Not stark white. Now what I might do is grab my little, where is it? It's here somewhere. Oh yeah, bit of a pain. I guess it take 2 days to get better. It's nothing major. I can't find my thing, so it must be here somewhere. I'll just use that to crease it. And I'm not going to wrap this around, although I could. Let's see. No, I'm going to rip that off, like so. Okay, so let's glue this on. Okay, I got to get my brain functioning now that I have been unwell. It was such a waste of a day. It was very frustrating, just lying there doing lots of things to do and just feeling so frustrated that I couldn't do anything. Right. Okay, so that's that. That's going to be my side tuck. And then around here, you won't see that. I'll show you what it will go on the page like this. Find another page here. So I could put it on this side. I'll trim that down, obviously. And then on the other side, you're going to have a little side tuck, or it could be a pocket. Okay. Yapping dogs. The yappers are out. Right. Oh, but if I were to put something, just something like that on there, that would be cool. Okay. Just a piece of ephemera. I do have the doors, you know, the safe, slightly open way where they I can flip the handle up, all the way up, and they just sort of slightly open at the top. They slant. Those who have these, they're German invention, and they're very popular here because you can let the air in, the cool air, well, kind of cool air, it's warming up a bit, in, and but you don't have the doors wide open when you're not in that, you know, in those rooms. So it's really good. So I've got to decorate this now. This is long. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut it off here because I probably won't be doing one taller than that. Well, mostly I don't. So I need to decorate that, and I think I'll leave that as is. So that, oh no, I'm going to do it as a side tuck, so I don't need to snip it. Sorry, got the hiccups now. In the wars. I'm in the wars, as my gran would say. Oops, I've got things that are falling down the side of my desk. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's bring these over so they don't fall. They look like they're about to fall. Okay. Put that right now. I've got lots of little pieces here that could find a home. So just put a little bit of interest on this. I think that's pretty, and then maybe a piece of that. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that. Mate, look at the blob here. I've already blobbed. It's my first thing and I'm blobbed. Okay. Wipe the blobs off. And oh, now the glue fell over. Sticks to things when it falls over, so that's why I always pick it up, because it annoys me because it's sticking to things. Okay, put those over there. And now I do have a new kit that I haven't put in my shop at this moment in time, but I am probably going to put it in today. It's ready. I've already made something out of it. I don't know where it is, what I've done with it. So obviously when I do the Etsy update, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and they are bigger flowers, because I sometimes find on something like this I want a bigger flower. So what I did was, rather than just 3 pages, I did 4. So there's 4 pages of flowers, because obviously I could fit less. And these ones I didn't do the full background. What I did was I put a little a little bit of a beige edging around it, each one, so that way they were easier to cut out, and then they're friendly to the people who have the, what is it, the Cricut machine. They'll get the little creamy edge, but it's only very small. So they do take quite a bit of time to prepare when you do that, because it's a bit fiddly to get that creamy edge around it. Of course, they're not perfect creamy edges, but they do help with the cutting situation. They are a bit wobbly in places, so you just need to, even with your Cricut machine, you might have to just do a little bit of snipping to make them a bit less wobbly. I mean, you still take your time, takes the time to do the fussy cutting, but at least you don't feel like you've got too much of a white edge. I actually don't mind a bit of edge around my things, bit of white, but then there are some people who don't like that, and then have to do all the inking, and maybe you don't have to do so much inking on these ones, because they've got the, I put a really old antique 1700s just plain piece of paper behind it. So it does have a bit of an old worldly sort of feeling. So I guess if I'm using them today, I better do the listing. That's all ready to go. I just need to do the listing. I think I'll be doing another one of these because I like this size. And what I thought was, because they're bigger, they can also, you can also like not print them the full page size. I'm not sure if I want that one after all of that. Yeah, you can print them not the full page size. So this one's easy to cut out. So then they'll be smaller if you want them smaller. There, I've got to get my words out. I might like this orange one. And of course, when I choose the flowers, they're all things that I feel like I would like to use. So I'm just going to cut a few out. Oh, that one doesn't have much of an edge around it, but it doesn't matter. It does, it's there, but you can hardly see it. I might have chosen, I think maybe one of the pages I had chosen a different page, and it was a bit paler. However, the other cool thing about that is that in here, it's the old paper. So you don't, if you don't want to, you don't have to cut that out. Just depends how it looks on your page. And then you don't feel like you have to go in all these bits either. Which is the same with the other ones, because I did the other ones like that as well. But I did them, they have the full old page behind them. That's the difference. So not friendly to the Cricut people. Okay, so we'll cut that one out, and now I'm going to cut this one out. And I was all rearing to go yesterday. I sat all the night before. This is a wobbly one. All the night. Oh, I see I've got my big scissors out for that one, because it's like big, you know, long, smooth spaces to cut in. I'd done all this fussy cutting ready, you know, ready to go for the week. And so my flower box is full of my smaller flowers, but I was rearing to go. And then I woke up feeling unwell. I unpacked the dishwasher and then had to go and lie down, and then didn't get up again. I actually had to take an anti-nausea thing as well, because I just hate that. And so I took an anti-nausea thing, and so that was fine. That settled, but I still had sharp pains in my tummy all day, and was just so weak. Like I even came and turned my computer on, and I thought I would just come in and slowly do something, and I was just like, nah, it's not happening. I already like that one better, but I think I'm going to like this one. Now, who can guess, why do I like that one the best? We've got the green, and we've got these colors down here. And that's why that is working for me the best. So you've always got to take the time. If you're feeling like the first one you thought isn't quite right, you've got to take the time to, well, you don't have to, but you should take the time to audition a couple more that might be better. And there could be, sometimes like the first choice is the best choice, but other times it's, oh, and I love it. There's a little bird there. Cute. Okay, and then up here I'm going to put a little label, and that is going to be a lovely, it's going to be a side pocket, and it's going to tuck under the page and create another pocket on the other side, and that's really cool in my opinion. And that was just with a scrap piece of paper. Now let's just go in here to Label Land and see what I might like. This one is going to be too long. Yes, it is, and covering up too much. So we're going to go to the smaller ones. I don't think my voice is still 100% gone back to normal after the tour. I mean, those really, I love that one. Those ladies really took my voice. They went away and they took my voice with them. It's like, it's kind of, but I still feel it's a little bit scratchy. Okay, so honestly I could say it's taken me 2 weeks to recover from that. So yeah, I don't know that I'll be rushing to do any more big tours like that. It really took it out of me. And you know, I feel like my main, what I normally do, has suffered because of it. Because it, you know, it took a lot of energy. Oh, I've got this lovely piece of paper. Let's use this. I've been wanting to use this for such a long time. So I'm just going to, and as I said, I don't mind seeing the edges, so I'm going to just crease and hand tear. That's a nice, I'll keep that, can use that. And then here I'm going to just crease and tear. I've torn it uneven because I didn't want to lose all those flowers. And I'll glue that on. I feel like I'm slowly getting my mojo back because organising that tour really took it out of me this year. I had a lot of anxiety about it, and I really just had a really bad year because of it, and that's why I don't really want to do it again. It's just not my thing. And I was a tour guide in Florence, and I knew it wasn't my thing. And I knew that I was quite good at the tour guiding thing because I'm passionate about about the art when I was doing that. And of course, I took the people to, people I buy from and everything. But really, I just don't think I want it to become a permanent thing. However, that being said, anyone who comes over here, if you want to know, I will tell you. I may not be able to personally take you there, but you can go there yourself because there are shops that you can go to. Okay, so I don't even think I'm going to back that with anything. I've got a nice piece of vintage paper there. I'm loving this, and I'm just feeling like I could put a bird on there. I'm going to have a sip of my smoothie. I could put a bird. I could just simply put a label. I could go with just a little, no, not that one. Oh, if I went with one of those, I'd go with a slightly big, no, they're not going to fit. And so, oh, what about one of these? I don't think I've got one of these the right size either. That's just the way, isn't it? Cover that up. That's cute. Not making snappy decisions. I might try this one. Helps if you cut the bottom off. I think I might put that there, and I'm going to do a punch up there. It does help when you have pretty papers to play with. Actually, I have another one of these kits semi-prepared. I need to get on and finish that. I never finished that one. A bit sticky. Okay. And I'm going to snip my bottom corners off. Snip my corners off. There we go. And I'm going to be, oh my goodness, I've just had a flat. I'm going to be seeing my dad. Not this Saturday, but next, I think. What's the date? Yes, I am. It's a bit off center, but doesn't matter. I'm going to be seeing my dear dad. Gosh, that's come up quickly. That's because I had the tour that was doing my head in all year. And I didn't talk about it. But yeah, that's what's had me off all year. So now I just got to recover and get on to things. I love that. Okay. Right. What else do we have? We've got these. And they're already backed with just some scrapbooking paper. I need to do some more of that. And these will be big journal cards. And I think I will do pretty edges on them at the top. I don't think I need to put, oh, I need to line it up. I need to concentrate. Bit of out of whack I am. It's the hole. Oh, there. I'm decorative edge punch challenged. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Okay. Right. And on these, so I could be tricky and put something like that, not that one, something like that. Oh, upside down, hello. I do like that one. I'm going to put some book page, but this one, that one is, there's a lot more of the bridge showing. So I think I will just put some sort of label on there, is my thought. I'm just going to have a bit of paper here. Yeah, just to sort of, maybe over there. No, down here maybe. Yes. Okay, so that one's going to be slightly different. So I'm not necessarily going to put them in a journal together, but they will just be, they could be separate entities, or they could even go, I was going to put it down here, wasn't I? Or they could go in 2 separate journals. There is a certain sense of satisfaction when you start finishing off things that have sort of been hanging around for a while. You know, I might have been doing a little bit of mass producing, and in inverted commas, because it's debatable whether it was mass or not. And then I just sort of put them in that box. And then here I might use my punch. I was going to snip, but I might use my punch. Where's my punch? Over there. We'll use the Bot punch. I'm sure whoever gets this can have a good old giggle about that. There we go. Because I am so mature. Put that one there. And we'll do it on here. Just in case we decide that they're going to go in the same journal together. And then I just wanted to have a little look. I just like to add something else that's personalized, really. Like, I would be inclined to put that up there. Oh, I love that. And look, they work together. Look at that. I love that. Oh, I'm very excited now. Very pleased. Fold this over. Okay, and I'm going to put that. There's a bit of a glare. It's not really glossy paper. But it's not exactly matte, so it does reflect the light a little bit. There we go. I love that. Okay, great. Oh, I'm feeling happy. Now, I've got these. Oh, that one's not backed with anything. That one's on, that's on an old piece of cardstock, that one. Okay, I won't do these now. We'll do those another. I've got these incomplete things here. What do they need? They need something. They need a little something on them. No. Oh, that one needs to be backed. We'll back that with something. Back it with a bit of... Actually, I might back it. Would we like 3 colours? Let's do 3 colours. So we've got the old book page on there, the vintage, and then we can have the straw paper peekabooing out the back as well. I think this is from one of my... That's from one of my French kits. So I am going to tear here, and actually that's got a little tear in it. We'll do it up here and tear there. Okay, and now I'll glue that on. Okay, so that's that. And then I feel like, well, actually this is a nice sort of thing to put into a you know, a little envelope. So I'm always looking for something to put into an envelope, but I did see I had it. Maybe I'll just put, I wanted to just put a little piece of something on there just to add a little bit more let's see. I had a piece of colourful paper somewhere and now I can't see it. Oh, wait a sec. I've got these from the graphics fairy. Why don't we just put one of those? Let's try maybe a bit of this. It would help if I did take the piece of paper off my scissors. I've printed these out on sticky paper. Now, let's see. I'm going to put that. I think I like it over here. I might stick it over the three layers, just to add. Oh, it's crooked. Oh well. And fold it around the back. Totally crooked. And there you go. You'll remember that when you see it. Now this one needs to be backed. And then we'll do this one, because they've been sitting around in there forever. This one I'm going to back with this, but I'm not going to make it so you can see it. So I'm just going to take a bit more off. And then, so that will be like this. So, oh, I don't mind seeing that little crunchy edge up there. And then this, I think I'm going to keep it. Just fold that up as an extra journaling spot and keep that. I could make it into a pocket, but I think it's more useful as a extra journaling spot. Yes, that's it. Oh, and I did put glue on it, but anyway, it will dry. Oh, and I put it upside down. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to, you know, freak out because I put it on. I wanted the edge up the top. I could just have it at the bottom. Snip and snip. And then, let's see what little things I've got here that I might like to add. I can't leave well enough alone. I always have to add something to it. I just can't help myself. I wonder, oh, yeah, I've already got one cut out here. Could be like a little dance card, and this is number, and you can put the number of the dance on there. How about that? Let's snip those a bit bigger, didn't I? I'm just going to put that on there. Yep. Oh, and it's on sticky paper. How wonderful is that? Well, that's an old printout. I did that like probably 2-3 years ago. Printed those out. I think I'll have it like so, going over the edge there, so it's not even, and then that flips up like that. We could even put a tab on it, but I think I'll leave it. So that's finished off. They needed to be finished, those. Oh, I've got glue all over me. Right, this one. Let's do this one. So first we'll back it with something. I have lots of plain papers here that should be helping me out. No, not that one. Ho-hum, ho-hum. Let's see why I would read. Oh, I love that. The reason I actually don't like that edge there, so I'll take that off. Normally I would make a journal card the full size of that little piece of paper. But in actual fact, I didn't like that little edge, so I decided to take it off. And I'm just going to back it. So this is a very old, it's actually an end page from a book that came off. You know, it was the one that was glued down onto the hardcover. But it's in very good condition, and it's lovely, thick, old paper. So why not? Oh, is it double? No, it's not double. That was just an illusion. It was a bonus if it was double, because then I'd have two. It's a really nice textural paper, that. Okay, and we're going to make this. Well, let me have a look at my new fleurs. Because I did put some horizontal ones, because you know when you've got the ugly postcards, this one, and where, I don't know where all the other ones are. This one, I thought they're very good for that sort of thing, because we don't always have that sort of thing. But I'm sure I might have had another few here. Let's see. Oh, this one. That one could be good. And that's it. So I'm starting to lose them all here in my mess, so I'll have to tidy up and find them. It will cover up a lot of the writing, but I think I might like it. It's not the end of the world. I could even use, well, yeah, I think I'll use the big scissors for this. It's not intricate cutting, so, but Wendy uses the big scissors for her fussy cutting. I think it's the two sometimes, as I've said before, it's the weight of the scissors. I have other big scissors as I swing these around. Lucky there's nobody there. I have other big scissors, but these ones are that's the perfect weight. They're not too heavy. And so they're my preferred. Look at that. That was like in a flash. If I want to, I can come in then and just do these little bits with the little finer scissors. I'm going to snip that off. I just want to take a bit more out here. But you don't have to because it's the darker, you know, it's the old. I really like that. That's going to go on there. It covers the writing. I don't care. It's peekabooing out from the back, and I just think it's perfect size for it. Yeah, I really like that. I don't even think it needs anything else. Well, it could have, if I've got the mini ones here, where are they? Any little, no, they're bigger stamps. I want the little ones. They're in the box. Oh, goodness me. I don't have too much on the box, so it won't be too hard to get to. It's just then I have to fish in the box and find them. Oh, I've got more fussy cutting to do. Here they are. I want a little one. Yeah. Crunchy scissors, are they still out or did I put them away? I think I put them away. And what stamp will I have? Oh, I might even like that one. Just crunch across a bit. Oops. It's tiny because I don't want to cover up too much. Oh, that just makes it. There we go. And later on, when I decide to put it somewhere, I might come back and just do my squiggly stamp on it. But it does already have its own little stamp. I love that. Okay, let's do something else because I'm having fun. Done anything with that one yet? I would have to decide about that. I don't know what's happening with that. What is that? What have I done here? Oh, I think it's meant to be like a over the page flip. I don't know. We'll think that one's not finished. Got a piece of paper that's backed. Let's finish this one off, and we'll finish this one off. That one's all right. That one needs a backing. See, so many things. Just so, and every time you know you have a session, something else gets put back in there. I'm just going to use the straw paper today. I've got it here. So I am going to, I'll just tear it all the way down. There's no point in having all different funny amounts of paper, and it will go to there. Actually, no, I might do it longer and I'll snip off any bits that I don't need. Okay, let's glue it. Oh, and it ripped, but that's fine. Just adds to the look. And look at all the glue on it. I mean, honestly. Then you get your act together. This is dry one. And I'm just going to snip those off. Snip those off. And we're going to do something to it, because that's pretty as it is, and it's got the little thing to punch and everything, but sometimes I just like to add something else. Of course I do, to personalize it, because then you can print out another one and have the other one like that. So yeah, I like to I love that. That's going to go on there, but it needs something else. And oh, listen to the doggies going today, guys. You missed them. I could put that on. Let me just cut this out. I organized it for you. I'm just joking. So we're going to cut this one out and just see, because although it's in my big flowers, it's not as big as some. Oh, so I'm going to have to be pre-recording the videos for when my dad's here. I'll have to get onto that. I had forgotten about that. Okay. We will keep it coming. Right. I'm thinking, no, I thought I might like that, but that's not it. Okay, so I am going to do this one. So let's find, I might change my mind about that one and not cover it, who knows. I wanted a piece, there's that piece of paper that I had seen. I'm going to put that then. I think down here where there's less colour going on, because there's a lot of colour, I'm going to put that down there. Fold this paper over because I did get glue everywhere before. Okay, we're going to glue this on. This is the dry wet one, not the wet one. Because I keep them, like if I didn't use them very much, I keep them. Sometimes you need a dry one, not a wet one. Does that make sense? It's like I'm talking around in circles today. Okay, and I feel like it needs something else. And I'm thinking, not though, I want the bigger ones now. Oh, they're a bit big. I have another size, but do I want to rifle through and find it? I'll just use one of these. Of course, I think I want this one in the middle. So let me just get it. I'm just going to cut that off. I think I'm going to put this one on there. A little pop of red. Love it. And I will come back and stamp on there. So that one's finished. That's that one. And now this one. Let's see. I might have dropped my birds on the floor. I'll have, oh no, there they are. But anyway, I think we're doing flowers today. It's a flower. Look at all these flowers I've got. I cut them all out the other night. I think it was 9 pages of flowers I cut out. My hand was a little bit sore, but it wasn't too bad. So these are the smaller ones. I could use even something spindly like that. No, I could not. It's pretty. We will find kind of like that one. Oh. A bit less. I love this flower. What type of flower is this, guys? I don't know. I love it. I like that one. Now I've got all the options, you see. I'm going to drive you mad looking at them all. It's a bit pale, I think, on this. I love that too. Okay, I won't go through anymore. We'll just I think I'll decide on this one. Because what I like is that I can see all of this around. I like that. Oh my word, I'm the worst gluer on the earth. The worst. I think I would take the prize for being the messiest glue stick person ever. Look at the mess I've made. It's a disaster. Okay, that one's fixed, but look at this. So full of glue. First I'll give it a good wipe. And then I'll get the wet one. I'll have to get the wet one. It does dry, but I'll just take it off where it's a bit sticky. Okay, so that's that bit done. I'm so excited to have these flowers. I'm going to do more fussy cutting. Right. I actually like it. Sitting there in front of the TV, get your little basket, drop your rubbish into your, have the basket on your lap and snip away. Keeps you awake. Steffi offered and I said no. I'm sorry to say the last time you did fussy cutting for me, I fired you because he's fussy cutting. He's not a fussy cutter. Let's leave him to the kits and the beautiful page designs, but fussy cutting is not his thing at all. I think I like that one. Go with a totally different random color. Because I don't want to put a big label on. So I figure I can use just a pretty little stamp. Faux stamp, of course. I'll tell you what, I'd be buying stamps if these were real stamps. I'd be collecting them. I'm just going to put that. I will go back and stamp on that, but I'll do it afterwards. It needs some stamping. But there we go. There's a little tag. And I will punch my hole in there. I might do that now. Grab my crocodile. And there we go. Do I have any others to do? I don't think so. So there's one tag. And then these were done with, well, that's from a tag kit. That's from a, I think one of the later ephemera kits. I haven't made one of those for a while. Yeah, that's from an earlier, could be an earlier ephemera kit. Anyway, I'll link them all down below. Journal card, just finished these ones off. And then these were from books and I just added the flowers. I love that. And then that was just, these were vintage book pages. Now we're not going to see that. That's going to glue. I absolutely love that. I want to make more of those. Now that I got the big flowers, because I'm not going to be nervous anymore doing the long things because I've got long things I can put on. So there we go. So I think that was a rather productive session. I hope you enjoyed it. I apologize for yesterday, but on the upside, I will have that video ready to go because I had already on Sunday been preparing things in my head what I was going to do. So I will do my Medieval Mirage Monday on Thursday. So thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.